It's lovely to catch up with Kylie Lindbeck again, fresh back from World Championships in Kazakhstan. Kylie, how are you? How was Kazakhstan?
I'm really good, thanks. Kazakhstan was brilliant. It was a fantastic experience again, um, and the environment was unreal. The competition was brilliant. Yeah, and keen as for next year's one to try to make the team again.
Yeah, and you took yourself to whole new levels, set a couple of ACT records, I understand.
Oh yeah, I wasn't aware of that actually. I think it was just just would have been the snatch record. I think, as I got a PB snatch just by 1 kilo, but a PB is PB, so that
Yeah.
was happy with that.
To go out in a big event like that, especially your first World Championships, and to be able to hold your nerve to get a PB, I mean, you must be pretty pumped with your self control and just how you handle the situation.
To be completely honest, I have never been so nervous in my life. Like my snatches were honestly, I was lucky to get both of the ones that I did. I missed my first one, but the second two were just all over the shop. The weight felt about 15 kilos lighter on the platform than what it did in the warm up area, but it just felt off. And I felt really good, like in the training hall leading up to it, really good in warm up. It's probably the best warm up's ever been. And as soon as I got out on the platform, it was like, oh God.
Yeah.
And I'm always nervous, but I don't think I've ever been that nervous before. But so I was stoked to get a PB for snatches. We were aiming for 95, but yeah, you can't do much better than a PB on the day, I guess.
So what do you reckon set it off for you, Kylie? Did you catch a glimpse of the crowd, or did it all of a sudden dawn on you of where you were, or what was it, do you think?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Like, because when we walk out in the presentation, 10 minutes prior, like that's normally when the nerves really kick in, and I still wasn't too bad. Like I was nervous, so which is normal. So I don't know what the difference was. Like it was a C session, so the crowd was like practically a couple of people from each country who was in our session. Like there was not no one there pretty
Mm.
much. So I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
why it just kind of hit me all of a sudden. But
yeah.
yeah, it's something that I definitely need to think about and try to work on.
And when we
Go
talked
back and
before you went, we talked about the whole experience of being around all these world class lifters and seeing all of them in action. Was that what you thought it would be? Was it the experience that you thought it would be?
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think I could have lived in the training hall, especially at the start when more and more people were training. Towards the end, it was just a few less people and just the bigger guys, but it was really good to see the different countries and the top lifters of how they train, how they warm up, the accessory work that they do. I found that pretty exciting, and obviously to watch them on the platform and perform is obviously the pinnacle of what they do, but. Yeah, I found the training hall probably the most interesting and exciting for me.
Yeah. So mentally, where's Kylie Lindbeck at now after such a big year for you? You know, in the Commonwealth Games and in the World Championships. As you sit back, you've got the Australian titles on this weekend, of course, so it's no time to really relax. But have you had a chance to reflect on what you've done this year?
Not really. Like, I think it still seems pretty surreal. Like, it has been a really big year and a amazing year. I honestly wouldn't have thought I would be here and done what I've done so far. So it's been awesome. So obviously got the nationals this weekend, and I may not 100% sure we've got our state titles on the 13th. So I'm not sure if I'm going to lift in that, but yeah, just kind of want to after these competitions, just sit back, reflect on the whole year, and I'm going to have a little bit of time off come 2015 just to sort out a couple of injuries I've got going. So
And get married,
um,
probably? Are you going to get married next year? Is that the plan?
we are, yes. I
Hmm.
think we literally just sent the email off today to try to secure the date. So that's
Right.
all exciting.
Hmm.
Um,
You are going to have a very busy 2015 then.
yes, it's going to be just busier, just as exciting. So certainly the goal for me next year is to qualify for the World Champs team again, and then put in a better performance than this year, and try to gain some more points for Australia for Rio.
Yeah. Do you? I mean, having lifted at these two big events now, are you changing your style at all, or did you come away from that thinking that you're pretty well getting it right? You've got the technique right, you've got the focus right. It's just a matter of getting the confidence up to go for those bigger weights now.
I definitely think there's still a lot I need to improve on. Lynn, my coach, has got some ideas for me for next year. There's definitely still a need to work on like a few things from my own mental preparation. I didn't quite get that right this time round. So I just need to reflect back on that and see what I can do to try to improve that. But yeah, I think Lynn's got some plans in mind, so hopefully that helps as well for next year and try to get stronger and better technically.
We don't want to dwell on this too much, Kylie, but do you ever spend any time thinking, gee, I wish I had come to this sport when I was 20?
Yeah, most times, most days, really. Yeah, I really wish I do. And seeing all the lifters in the training hall, like, I mean, the little 48 kilo lifters who are 10 years younger doing bigger weights than what I am, like it's just a different world, like and I would love to have a couple of years under my belt, so hopefully still have a few more years left in me, so I'm going to do my very best I can with what I've got, so make the most of it.
Well, I think most people would agree that you're certainly making up for lost time. The way you're going ahead in leaps and bounds. Good on you, Kylie. Great to catch up with you again, and well done for such an outstanding effort in Kazakhstan, and looking forward to watching your progress over the next few months.
All right, thanks, Ross.
Put my foot in the block. This is the race of my life, and